Yeah, I just feel like we're living in sort of a petri dish a little bit. I just like the type of information that like the level of discourse on this planet right now is very like tampered
Look at them
down.
yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. You gotta play with it.
Yeah,
What's been up, man?
So we're here at the Real Minds Fest. And you know what the crazy thing is that Chris, I'm so glad that somebody we know like won that contest and like is going and is there representing the MTCG ecosystem, token ecosystem.
Yeah, man.
I told him to tell Bill to blaze him out because I said to tell him to do that. I put it on my tab. Put that on my tab. It's Friday, out of sight, roll it up and smoke a blunt. It's Friday, out of sight, roll it up and smoke a blunt. It's Friday, out of sight, roll it up and smoke a blunt.
London Bridge is falling
The dude minds.
So if you don't mind,
No, I do mind.
are you employed, sir?
Employed, I'm just,
You don't go out looking for a job just like that, do you?
employed. Is this what day is this?
Looking for a handout like every other.
Employed.
Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski? Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Employed. The dude minds. El Duderino. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski.
Are you employed,
The
sir?
dude minds. I'm the dude. The dude.
So
How many users does Minds have now?
we are 5 million.
Oh, that's great.
We actually had to take a little haircut because we, and we're trying to be as honest as possible because basically we had been counting that people who, fail. Data is hard. And so people who had like tried to sign up were in our data showing as signed up. So, backed it up a little bit. But the point being, we don't use any closed source proprietary analytics tools. So like the temptation when you're running a startup, trying to create an app, is to just go to the, Silicon Valley display case of Google Analytics and customer.io and all of these surveillance tools and analytics tools that are very powerful and can give you very precise data about what's going on. But we have refused to use any of those tools because when you put Google Analytics on your website, you are becoming Google. You are now part of Google's tentacles, and you're basically handing over all that user data to Google. And we just our whole foundation has been
The way hackers and other computer enthusiasts and ravers and old school punkers and bloggers and Burning Man attendees will work and play and put in their own time and money to do something, not because there is potential profits, awards or honours, but our sheer enthusiasm indicates something about human beings that goes unrecognised in both capitalist and socialist societies, that presume people have to be coerced into making efforts, granted a certain amount of autonomy, a certain permission to put some creativity into their work, a certain shared sense of community. People will do all kinds of stuff simply because it is engaging to do and can be shared. These sorts of ideas form the dim outline of a new way of organising a society, where we don't impose material scarcity in situations where there is any.
Fully open source, and just don't take shortcuts. And so we're gonna, like, our growth path is healthy, it's happening, we're continually growing, but I don't care about the pace of growth as much as the quality. And so, we built a whole day, like, we do machine learning, we're starting to do AI, but we're doing it in an open source way.
Yeah.
At some point, Bill was like, I'm not attached to my thinking or something like that. And it just paused the whole conversation. It's like, wow, great.
Right.
You could say, hey, anyone can take this and cut it up and...
Okay.
So you have the ability to license it however you want.
Right.
You could say, hey, anyone can take this and cut it up and...
Right.
You could say, hey, anyone can take this and cut it up and remix it, or you could say, no, it's locked down. But
I hope we are out there on Mars and maybe beyond Mars, the moons of Jupiter. I hope we're traveling frequently throughout the solar system, perhaps preparing for missions to nearby star systems. And I think that would be very exciting to do that.
Essentially, just memories flowing from afar like a planetary charge raining down from the stars. It's a simple life on Mars with a lot of time to hesitate. It's easier to meditate outside of this conglomerate. Found a letter in a monolith for a paleontologist, and suddenly was standing in a rather strange aquarium. And wondering just where we'd been before we were American, it whispered in the air within, we'll be right back there again.
the free will stuff is connected to how we're dealing with information. And like, if you think, realistically, we don't own what we're saying. We're a part of it.
Right.
We're a conduit. We're a unique
If
conduit.
you'd ask people, say in 1900, what are the odds of, man landing on the moon, they would have said that's ridiculous. And if you try to talk to them about the internet, they would not even know what the heck what are you even talking about? Like, this sounds so crazy.
It's all open source, and it's being done in the open, and everybody has access. Because, as you see all this AI stuff coming about you, do you think that you should? How do you feel about that? Do you think that you should be compensated in a way? Do you have any, like,
No.
you mentioned copyright? Do you have any issues with it?
No. I mean, it is what it is. There's no stopping that.
This poem is it's an older poem. It's like from I think like 2013 or so. And it was like the first time I really was like I had discovered this kind of psychedelics style. Like I had discovered this kind of psychedelics style. Psychedelics style. Perception's fabric and exact strangeness. A deeper curl into question. Crash into furniture. Who am I? Who am I?
Essentially, just memories flowing from afar like a planetary charge raining down from the stars. It's a simple life on Mars with a lot of time to meditate. It's easier to levitate outside of this conglomerate. Found a letter in a monolith for a paleontologist, and suddenly was standing in a rather strange aquarium. And wondering just where we'd been before we were American, it whispered in the air within, we'll be right back there again. How's it?
Dude, are you employed, sir? The dude minds. Employed, sir. The dude minds. Employed, sir. El Duderino. So that's what you call me. El Duderino. That corruption will not stand, man.
Are you employed, sir?
Employed? Oh, fuck it.
Well, I do what, sir? Well, I do what, sir? Just as the rug is your problem. So if you don't mind...
No, I do mind. The dude minds.
I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my legs. Some Chinaman took them from me in Korea, but I went out and achieved anyway. I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
The dude minds.
Every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility, regardless of who he chooses to blame.
The dude minds. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything. Tattoo it on your forehead. Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bone's lost. My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir. The bones will always lose. Do you hear me, Lebowski? The bones will always lose.
How was your meeting, Mr. Lebowski? Okay. The old man told me to take any rug in the house.